Watch how funny this is. Go ahead,
Watch
look at
this.
it. No, don't hate me. Look at it. Oh,
you
what does
guys
that say?
got
What does that say? Oh.
Ever had one of those days when even the best-intentioned cops find themselves in a twist?
No, please don't shoot me!
Well, today's video is a roller coaster of surprises as our beloved officers mistakenly roll up on the wrong person and end up getting schooled, presenting all the different ways cops rolled up on the wrong person and learned a valuable lesson. Jaw-dropping body cam footage.
I will take that as a threat and act accordingly.
How is it threat?
I'm telling you. 2629
Look at this.
Louisiana,
What you mean
128.
Oh man, you're gonna let this fool this stupid Sanjay? Really? You know I don't do nothing wrong. I don't break laws.
It all started on October 7, 2023, when a body cam footage captured an officer, identified as DeBoard, engaging in conversation with the man, who boldly questions the reason behind his arrest. According to the officer, the reason cited was improper lane switching.
Hey, sir, you do me a favor, step to the front of my uniform?
Tell me what you pulled me over for? What do you want? What do you want?
And it's showing to be insurance.
Do me a favor, stand in front of my unit, please.
I can stand where I want. You can tell me what you pulled me over for.
Okay, so for my safety, I want you to stay in front of my unit.
And for auditor safety, I would like for you to tell me why you stopped me.
So
Who are you?
I will in just a
Who are
second.
you?
Hey, man, stand in front of my unit.
I could stand where I want, dude.
Not
What
on
is
my
your
traffic
problem?
stop.
Not on my traffic stop. What do you want? What did you pull me over
Do me a
for?
favor, you can put the cell phone
No,
down.
I can hold my cell phone.
When it interferes with a...
It's not interfering. Recording.
It is.
Turner
It
versus
is.
driver says it is not interfering. Louisiana, Texas, and Mississippi, as Turner versus driver, have every right to film y'all. What did you pull me over for?
So the reason why I stopped, I noticed you were veering back and forth.
Oh,
in between.
don't give me the it's all on dash cam.
So do you want
Don't
me to
give me
finish?
that all
Do you
on
want
dash
me to
cam.
tell you, or are you going to let me explain, or are you going to keep bumping your gun?
I'm going to keep bumping my guns because I have every right
Got
to
your
talk.
ID on you?
What do I need to get my ID for? What law did I break?
Improper-
What law did I break?
Improper lane use.
Improper lanes, I was in my lane. I got dash cam to prove it. I never broke line either side.
You don't have to break line.
What do you mean I have to break line? I didn't do
Statute
anything.
says veering back and forth is improper
Veering
lane
back.
use.
I was not veering back and forth.
This ain't the courtroom. May I see your driver's license, please?
This is not the courtroom.
Nope.
This
May I
is not
see
the
your
courtroom.
driver's license,
So you're pulling me over saying that what? I'm
May I
drunk.
see your driver's license?
You're saying
please,
that
sir?
I'm drunk?
I'm not. Are you
Okay.
having a medical episode? Are you distracted? Are you tired? Have you been driving for a long time?
I don't answer questions. How about that?
The officer explains the charge of breaking the line, accusing the man of changing lanes erratically. The man refutes the claim, urging the officer to review the camera footage. Inquiring about the officer's name and badge number, the man asserts his freedom of expression, dismissing accusations of driving under the influence and resisting the officer's request to turn off his phone. The man maintains his innocence, emphasizing the need to scrutinize the law.
License, please.
Okay. Who are you, Denham Springs? Who are you, Denham Springs? What's your name and badge number?
I told you my name is Officer DeBoard, Denham Springs Police Department.
Okay. And you're going to be one of the slow ones that just messed up. Now, what else do you want?
415-527.
This is harassment. Y'all are harassing me because of who I am.
I don't know who you are.
Well, I'm telling you, I am your worst nightmare at this point.
415.
What?
I'm going to tell you something.
I don't care what you got to say.
If you say that again, I'm going to take that as a
It's
threat.
called freedom of speech.
I
Learn.
will
See,
take
you better
that-
learn the law.
I will
Learn the law.
take that
Learn
as
the
a
law.
threat and act
What?
accordingly.
How is it threat?
I'm telling you. 2629
Look at this.
Louisiana,
What you mean
128.
Oh man,
227.
you're gonna let this this stupid Sanjay? Really? You know I don't do nothing wrong. I don't break laws.
You know, I was just going to let you off with a warning, but now I'm
And
going to
it's
write you a ticket.
For what?
Improper lane usage.
I didn't change lanes.
Veering back and forth.
I did not break line.
You're going to get
Write me a ticket. Write me the ticket. Go ahead. Go write me the ticket. Go on.
Stand right there. Actually got any weapons on you? Turn around, face
I don't
my
answer
unit.
questions. And this is going to be an illegal search.
Turn around, face my unit.
Really?
Place your hands on top of your head and interlace your fingers.
I am recording you. Oh, okay. You see this, people? You see this, people? You see this, people?
Now, spread your feet. Now it's an officer safety thing. You need to learn the law. So right
I
now,
do
I'm
know
going
the
to be
law.
quiet. Shut your mouth.
Oh, you're messing up.
Oh, I'm gonna show you. So I can conduct a lawful pat frisk for weapons
Yes,
for
it's called-
officer safety.
It's called Terry versus
And
Ohio.
I gave you 3 lawful commands and you sat there. You got 1 time. Yep, and you just messed up.
So, the stop was unlawful from the start, making the search illegal for sure. The officer notices the man has a dash cam but keeps insisting he put his phone down even after searching him. Finally, after speaking to his superior through the laptop, the officer, feeling embarrassed that the man knew more about the law, admits the man is free to go and leaves. Sheriff Owned fails miserably.
Okay, but you are here.
I am
and you're
public property.
filming
Well,
employees.
are you against the First Amendment, sir? What is your name badge number? This is D. Martinez.
What's your name?
I don't need to give it.
In the video, a journalist is filming, and Officer De Martinez gets up and asks what the journalist is doing and what his goal is. The man refuses to answer, saying to contact his supervisor. The officer then questions the man about a crime, stating he's taking pictures without permission. When the journalist asks about the law's opinion, the officer remains silent.
I does a community watch in the city of Rancho Cucamonga, I believe. It's a little windy, so I'll talk loud and close to the mic. Doing the West Valley Detention Center here in Rancho. From what I've heard, it's got a bad rep. So everybody's been asking me for us to do this, but I'm by myself today. Everybody's busy, and I decided to do this by myself. It's a pretty long walk, and we'll see how they behave about public photography. It is San Bernardino Sheriff's, so we'll see. Taking the video. The jail?
For what purpose?
My purpose.
For your purpose? Okay, but what is there?
I don't have to answer you. It's a lawful act, so I wish to break contact. Thank you. You can contact your supervisor if you need
No,
to.
we
But
are here. The supervisor on my.
all right, you have a good day.
Well, I didn't know why you're.
You don't need to know anything. What is this a crime?
Because you are videotaping, taking pictures of employees going in and out of the facility. You don't do that to people's personal vehicles.
What law is that? State of Penal Code.
Huh?
State of Penal Code, because Penal Code 148.G clearly establishes the fact that I can record any public entity, you, your supervisor,
No, you can't. I'm not saying that you
excuse
can't
me,
record
excuse
me.
me, and that
No one
photographer,
promised you
and that
that.
photographer. No. You work for me. I don't work for you.
No, I don't work
No,
for you.
well then
I'm not
you being live streamed too. So there's already calls being done to you.
That's fine.
You see this guy? This guy thinks because he pulls up, I'm his property when I'm not doing nothing wrong. Fordyce versus Seattle clearly states the fact that I can record public officials. 148.G clearly states that photography alone, when it's done in a legal spot, cannot be deemed suspicious. So I would suggest you get a supervisor, sir. Before you make your department look bad, I would get a supervisor. I know what I'm doing very well, sir.
The journalist mentioned that the penal code allows him to document any public entity freely. He suggested the officer contact his supervisor to avoid making the department look bad with legal ignorance. Despite the officer's repeated inquiries about the journalist's name, the man refused, citing that identification could happen after legal procedures, as per California law.
Just doing a little story, man. That's it.
You want a story?
Yeah, where my tax dollars go.
Your tax dollars?
Yeah, including yours. My tax dollars go to pay you. That's why when you approach me, you should have more respect. In any other field, if you... I'm here, but yeah, but you're telling me that I need to tell you. I don't need to tell you anything.
I'm
unless,
asking you a question.
no, I know, but
I can inquire about.
yeah, but you said you
You're on
wanted
our
to know.
facility.
No, I'm not. I'm public property, sir.
Okay, but you are here.
I am
and
public
you're
property.
filming
Well,
employees.
are you against the First Amendment, sir? What is your name badge number? This is D. Martinez.
What's your name?
I don't need to give it.
Yeah, I need to get your identification.
No, thank you,
I
sir.
know who I'm
No,
contacting.
thank you, sir.
Yes, I do.
No, I didn't.
I need to know who I'm contacting.
No.
Feeling embarrassed, the two officers backed away from the man, who was then wished a happy day. The journalist expressed enjoyment in educating Officer de Martinez about the law, which he seemed unaware of. Tyrant cop pulls gun during traffic stop.
I'm no threat
Have
to
a
you.
seat.
You came out of your vehicle with a
Because I
gun
don't know
in
what
your
you're
hand.
doing.
I hollered at you back there. You already know what I'm doing.
Well, now I didn't
I'm
have a seat.
keeping you accountable.
Well, let's start with driver's license, registration, insurance.
I don't have to give you anything.
The video in this incident shows a man videoing an officer. He apparently flagged down the officer for reckless driving and informed him of his actions. The officer stepped out of his car while holding a gun and pointing it at the man. The man was shocked and proceeded to question the officer. This incident occurred on June 5, 2023 in Jackson, Cali.
Do you realize that you were speeding? You switched lanes 3 times without a blinker, and you went through a light without a blinker?
Okay.
Call your egg. Put that away. Look
Have a
at you.
seat. Have a seat. Go.
I was pulling you up. Get your hands off me.
Let's have a seat.
Get your hands off of me.
Have a seat.
You have no right to violate my rights.
Okay.
You were the one that was violating laws. Don't touch my door.
Don't be
That's
mean.
my space.
It is, but
This
I want
is
you to
my
sit
private space.
in it. It is. Now sit in it.
You need to call your supervisor.
We don't have it. I'll give you my card. You can call and complain.
Okay, well, I want your chief down here.
Which one?
It all depends who's on right now. Okay,
I'm
so
not a
who's
local
on?
cop.
That's fine.
I'm the senior officer working
Okay,
today.
but you have a CHP over here, right? You have an office? Okay, it's right around the corner. Can you ask
can
your
talk.
supervisor please to come down here?
We don't have one. Not today.
Okay, so who is your supervisor then?
Todd Thibodeau. He's our commander.
Who's your who is that? Supervisor in training, or I mean in office.
We have 3 sergeants. So, Jeremy Dobler, Reggie Whitehead, and
I know Whitehead.
Yeah,
That's one of my officers, friend of mine.
he's a sergeant.
I do. Okay,
Have a seat.
this is what I do on a regular. I keep you guys accountable.
Okay.
Okay.
The man informed the officer what he did wrong, but the officer didn't seem interested. He insisted on talking to a supervisor, but the officer said he's the one in charge for the day. The officer also continued showing his disinterest in taking correction.
Who do you want to talk to? Or you want to come in tomorrow and complain?
That'd be fine too.
Okay, driver's license,
But I
registration, and
need
insurance.
I needed a complaint form.
We don't do that.
Well, you guys do something.
Yeah, you come into our office and complain.
Do you realize that it's officers like you that give the rest of officers bad
We're all
names?
punks, dude. Get used to it. Driver's license, registration, and insurance. I don't care.
I'm not giving you anything else. I'm silent from here on out. I invoke my 5th Amendment
Turn around,
right.
put your hands behind
no,
your back.
thank you. Hey, that is.
Don't resist my
do
arrest.
this.
You just resisted
I'm
arrest.
not resisting arrest.
Then give me your stuff or
Do
put your hands
not
behind
do
your back.
this. Do
Turn
not
around.
do this,
Hands
sir.
on the car. You stepped it up, not me.
Sir,
You stepped it up,
I
not me.
moved my hand away from you reaching for me. I didn't touch you.
Okay,
I haven't
this is
touched
a lawful
you.
request. Turn around and place your hands behind your back.
What is the lawful stop?
Expired
The registration?
Yep.
You didn't
Can't-
even notice that until you came back around after I had already
Hey,
hollered
we can go
at
wherever
you.
we'd like to go. If I see
Call
a
one of
violation,
your supervisors.
let's
Seriously.
go back here and do it then. You're going to pull your arm away from me? Let's follow
make
the
your
rules.
phone call.
I want
of
to
the
detain
whole
you.
thing. Where you? What, I'm sorry.
I want to detain you
For
because
what?
you're agitated and upset.
I'm not upset. I'm perfectly calm. I've leaned against my vehicle several times. You've actually
Don't play
come
the
over
game.
here.
It's
I'm
'cause
not
I'm
playing
supposed
any
to
game.
be.
You're violating my rights.
Well, let's go driver's license,
Do you know what
registration,
45
insurance.
USC 1983
care.
is?
I don't care.
Okay, what is 18 or 45 USC? You know what? You took
You
an
don't
oath,
care
right?
either because you don't know it.
You took an oath, right?
I did.
The officer eventually arrests the man as other officers arrive on the scene. He insists that the arresting officer was at the wrong, but was still put in handcuffs. Men remind the cops that they aren't the only ones who know the law.
We're not going to go nowhere. We're going to remain here and do it. We're doing a story on your police station to see if we, well, we're trying to gather intelligence, but so far we haven't found any yet.
I'm here to answer any questions that you'd like.
Did you hear what I said?
I'm here to answer anything you'd like to know.
No, Dickie.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to know from us?
We never asked anything.
I can tell you that if things continue to be suspicious,
Is that a felony or a misdemeanor, sir?
In this video, a man is seen recording a police station and the area that surrounds it. He is supposedly doing a story on the police station with his partner, and they are in search of information. Some officers see as he walks around in videos and choose to ignore him even though he seems suspicious. The incident occurred in Marietta.
That is a community watch. We're out in the city of Marietta today doing a First Amendment audit. Marietta Police Department. It's a hot one. We got a heat wave. I'm wearing shorts today, as you can see. So see if they respect our right to photograph. It's a publicly funded building. It's nice out here. Got a bunch of goat heads stuck on my shoe. This is their other gate. He didn't say nothing, but he looked a little bothered, so we'll see what becomes of this.
The man sees as some officers question his partner, who is recording the conversation. The men refuse to answer the police and say they are gathering intelligence for a story they are making of the police station.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Do you mind? We're just going to talk to you here just for a second, and then you guys can continue with.
Oh no, we're free to be. We haven't committed no crime. California Penal Code 148.8. No,
exactly right. No, I'm going to talk.
no, we're not going to listen. You have a good day, okay?
Okay, have a good day. Take care. Have a good day, gentlemen. Thank you. Have a good day.
We're not going to go nowhere. We're going to remain here and do it. We're doing a story on your police station.
Okay.
To see if we well, we're trying to gather intelligence, but so far we haven't found any yet.
I'm here to answer any questions that you'd like.
Did you hear what I said?
I'm here to answer anything you'd like to know.
No, thank you.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to know from us?
We never asked anything.
I can tell you that if things continue to be suspicious,
Is that a felony or a misdemeanor, sir?
it's a reason to.
Do you know 148.G that?
Sergeant, I guarantee you, you will not identify.
Yeah, I guarantee you, because we don't have no ID.
Okay.
I'll challenge you on that.
Again, this isn't about a challenge. This is
I'll challenge you because I'm fully legal. First Amendment, First Amendment protected activity. You cannot make a legal act suspicious. California Penal Code 148.G specifically says photography alone done in a public place where we are legally allowed to be cannot be. Excuse me. It doesn't matter. You've been doing it wrong. No, sir. We know what we're doing.
Again, there's nothing happening with you guys. So that's the reason why you can't.
You guys could go back to work. You're dismissed. I'm sure the residents would like to have you earn your money.
We can be here as well.
Oh, that's good. Excuse me, sir. I'm talking. But so you're telling the citizens of Marietta that you're getting paid to stand around and harass legal, law-abiding citizens. Excuse me. I know, but we already told you we don't want to talk to you.
If you continue doing this, you're
So
going to
we can come out and talk to you anytime we.
Okay, you're dismissed, though. Thank you.
You can't dismiss us.
Yes, you work for the public, which is us. We're the taxpayers.
That's fine, but we're also doing our
Slow your roll and don't get all snippety because you know what? I'm 50 years old. You ain't.
Your pictures and
I could care less. You're gonna be on YouTube.
I'm recording you guys.
Dumbass, you gotta learn the law.
Okay?
You gotta learn the law.
I know what the law is.
The law puts you in check, not me.
The officers understood that the men knew the law better than they thought and were forced to walk away. The men went about their day. Teenager wrongfully arrested for videoing elderly people.
Crime am I suspected of committing?
Isn't that what we're here to investigate?
Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
Yeah, it's
What
reported
crime?
you were committing crime.
What crime?
You're videotaping residents inside the nursing home.
The bodycam footage shows an officer question a teenager who was arrested for videoing people inside a nursing home. The teenager defended himself by asking if making a video is a crime, and the officer is somewhat surprised that the boy knows the right questions to use and defend himself. The incident occurred on the 4th of July, 2019 in Mendota, California.
Why are you recording them inside?
And he will not give me that answer. He keeps I'm definitely not answering questions to you guys, but...
Okay, I'll hold them, go see if they'll sign a complaint for disorderly conduct.
Why
are you being that way, dude?
Like what? Hey, can I not
you can
photograph on the sidewalk?
They were concerned that you were photographing residents inside.
No, there wasn't.
You weren't?
No.
You just photographing
Look, all these blinds are closed, yeah?
along here? I don't know if they are or
look,
not.
Go look at them. All right.
Why wouldn't you stop when she asked you to?
Do I have to?
Yes.
Was I being detained?
Yes.
What crime was I suspected of committing?
You really want to go that route?
What crime?
We're
was
investigating somebody acting in a disorderly manner.
How?
You're video recording a nursing home, and
But
you were upsetting the residents.
on the sidewalk.
We didn't know that. Don't we have to talk about it?
Photography on the sidewalk.
Okay.
Do I have to answer questions to that? No, I don't.
Wow.
Do I?
Where'd you get your law degree, man?
The teenager continues asking what crime he committed that warrants him being placed in handcuffs, but the officer doesn't give him the answer he wants. He insists that what the officers are doing is illegal and they are wrongfully arresting him.
Just cooperated with her, you wouldn't be in handcuffs, right? That's what we got to get to the bottom of. Is there being a crime committed?
Silence is the consent for you to consistently rate.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Not a problem.
If I do not, what? Did I do anything illegal?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
That's a Terry stop. You have to come up to me and make consensual contact. Because, you know why? Because I did not do anything illegal.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. We'll do a Terry stop or a contact card with you. That way you'll be served with.
But, no, you forced a Terry stop on me.
No, we have to do an investigative stop.
You guys just put me in handcuffs. I didn't
Because
do
you're
anything.
disobeying an officer.
How? Is
She
that
telling
illegal?
you to stop and come here. You're
Did I do anything illegal?
That's what we're trying to determine.
Okay, so
I'm not going to argue with
no
you.
reasonable suspicion.
I'm not going to argue with you.
No reasonable suspicion.
Yes, there is.
No, that what?
What is define reasonable suspicion?
What crime am I?
Define reasonable suspicion.
What crime am I suspected of committing?
Isn't that what we're here to investigate?
The female officer eventually returns with the staff of the nursing home and says the teenager is suspected for disorderly conduct. He continues to ask what he did to warrant an arrest and why he is accused of disorderly conduct. The main officer questions his partner on what the teenager was doing that warranted the residents to complain.
Okay, so I came up, he's recording, I'm like, Chris, hey, let me
What's
talk
he recording?
The whole side of the people walking like, Chris, let me talk to you for a minute. I'm like, I'm getting a complaint about you being over here recording. And he's like, walk away. I'm like, Chris, come here.
Okay.
Chris, come here. Chris, come here.
But what was he doing that they feel is disorderly?
I explained to them the situation and they
Sam, what was he doing that was disorderly?
He was recording them in the windows.
The people?
And he's walking by.
On this side too, or?
I don't know if it was that side, but when I came up, he was walking all along this way. He was recording the windows, he was recording the doors, he was recording everything. And I'm like, Chris, I need to talk to you about this complaint. He just keeps walking like, Chris, I need to talk to you about this complaint.
Who all seen him doing that? Were there residents in the windows?
I don't know if residents were in the windows, but we had a caller about it, and I need to get a hold of them and see where exactly they are.
So he's walking by videotaping the building?
He's videotaping the building. He's like zooming in on the windows, zooming in on the doors. I know.
It's not illegal to do that.
I explained to them what's going on, and they're like, oh my gosh, okay, I don't know what he's doing.
Okay, but time out. That's not illegal to do that.
Okay.
So he's not acting in a disorderly manner if he's on the sidewalk walking by videotaping the outside of the building.
Okay.
That's the problem we have.
Yeah, and they were disturbed by his actions once they found out what was going on. So they were willing to sign it.
But how are they? They're disturbed that he's walking on the sidewalk videotaping?
They were concerned because they don't know his mental state. They don't know what he was doing.
The male officer points out that what the teenager was doing wasn't illegal and should not be considered disorderly misconduct. They allowed the teenager step out of the car and released him with a warning because his actions could disturb the people around. Thank you for tuning in to today's video. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons to stay updated with more exciting updates. Until next time, take care and see you here again soon.